KANEMI'S daughter, SHANCHI. My name is Mallam Ilia. I was born 65 years ago, at a time when a man was a man, and women were won by those who deserved them. As a youth, my life was wild, and there was nothing I loved better than a good fight or hard race on horseback. My parents were wealthy, and saw to it that I got nearly everything I wanted without question: slaves, gold, horses, merchandise in plenty, and the best company at Kano. As I grew up, my parents began to talk to me about taking a wife, and in fact, they sent me all the beautiful girls within the famous stone wall. But I was not attracted any of them. I prided myself on being a man, and did not consider it gallant merely to buy or take on a wife. I wanted something more romantic. One evening, we sat round a fire outside my father's house, talking about brave men of the past, the prospects of the British bringing an army to Kano, who would oppose them if they did, and what chances we had of beating them back. In the midst of our heated discussion, we heard the clatter of horses' hoofs. A company of men scented up to our gate, and real rain. They were Arab traders from the great desert. Splendid turbans crowned their heads, and their noses were concealed in dust marks. "Greetings, well you rest," they hailed. "You are welcome," I answered. "How is it with you? Can we be of any help?" "Yes," sneered the leader of the group. "You can be of the greatest help if you are not cowards." At the mention of that word, coward, my sword blade flashed out, the firelight catching against it as I sprang at the speaker's horse, made it glisten dangerously. The great man reared backwards, and with a simple movement of his riding whip, plucked the weapon clean out of my hand. I roared with laughter. "Ha! A brave lad, truly, ha ha ha! A brave lad, how would you like to win the hand of my daughter Zara?" My companions, who had also sprung to their feet at the mention of that obnoxious word, paused and regarded my fallen sword with a surprise no less than mine. It was the first time I had ever been disarmed by anyone so easily too, and in the presence of my friends and hero worshippers. "Get out of here!" I roared. "You and your daughter." "Gently, my young man, lest I make you sorry for your words. How dare you speak like that to KANEMI, Prince of the Thorax?" He looked at me with a piercing glance, and for a moment I thought he was deciding to write me down, but he changed his mind apparently, and yelled out an order. "Maji, put Zara down and let them see her." One of the men in the railroad briskly forward, and leaping down, helped another figure down from the same horse. She was clad in white, and her head was bald. We could not see her face, but it was easy to guess that she was a tall, tough, slight, and her movements suggested that she had grace and poise. "Take off the bell," KANEMI snapped. The slave took up the veil, and there, standing before us in all glory, was the most beautiful girl I had ever seen. Her face was so radiant and calm that I had a sudden inclination to throw myself down on my knees and worship her. Her eyes were downcast, with long lashes. Her lips were slightly parted, and though she was not really smiling, her teeth gleamed in the light of our fire. Truly, as beautiful a woman as I had ever imagined in my wildest dreams. She's yours for the winning. But how? I asked. That you shall know. He gave another order, and the man helped her back into the saddle. Come to Ungwankanawa tomorrow at nightfall. I shall tell you. You will have to pick up your fallen sword and break it along. And well, they remember to hold it more firmly. He laughed tauntingly, turned his horse with a swift gesture, and rode away. We sat far into the night after he had left, talking about KANEMI'S daughter. Nobody seems ever to have heard of the Prince of the Torrents, and as far as Zara was concerned, she was a mysterious princess. So excited was I that was sorry the prince could not have made our meeting possible that night. It was the most romantic thing that had ever happened to me. Thank you for listening and watching. We will continue in the next video. Thank you.